Wzajemnie. Friends, MTB season 2019 has been opened officially. I mean, we do have now races every week, and so we're starting with our series of commenting my races. So you're gonna be watching my full races and also just those shorter episodes with my comments. This is one of those. In 10 minutes I'm gonna tell you about 5 things which I've learned or about the race you're watching. This is the race from May 28th, so just 7 days ago, 2019 in Poland. This is my town, Zielona Góra, Green Hill, and it's been great. So 40 kilometers, which is 25 miles with 700 meters of climbing, which is 2,300 feet around of climbing. So this is enough for those who want to show they are good on climbs, and 5 things connected linked to this race. Number 1, zone 2 training. Number 2, food. Number 3, tactics. Number 4, bike preparation. Number 5, warm-up. First off, this was not my good race. Out of 366 riders, I finished 43rd, which is below my average from the last season, and I'm stronger than the last season. And I was 19th in my age category, which is 30-39. I'm about to get 39 this year in September. So why was it so? First thing, zone 2 training. As I told you, after my nationals for amateurs last year in July, I was going to focus on zone 2 training, and I've been doing that. Whole lot of training. Zone 2 is not going to prepare you for the race. Zone 2 is going to prepare you for the training. So I'm actually prepared for the training. I already had one race in February which went great, but I was not prepared for this race in terms of the intensity for 25 miles or 40 kilometers. I was not able to ride strong for such a long period of time. It was 2 hours. So this is not a real marathon, but it's called marathons. You can choose mostly between 3 distances: 20 kilometers, 40 kilometers, 60 kilometers, and I went for 40. Last season I was racing on the 20, 25 up to 30 kilometers distance. This season on this series of races, I'm gonna take the mid one, so it's called the mega distance, in order to prepare better for the XC Nationals in July this year. It's gonna be epic. Great track. So zone 2 is great because I've learned how to be more effective. My body has built more muscles also. I'm heavier than last year, 3 kilograms heavier. Last year, this season, this time of the season, it was 72 kilograms. Now I'm 75 kilograms. I think I will get down to 73, 2.5 before July. So zone 2 is great, but now I need to step up with the intensity, which I'm already doing, and we'll see how I do on the next 40 kilometers race of this series of races, MTB races. So if you are thinking long term, do a lot of zone 2 training. If you don't have too much time, you need to be doing intensity training more often. Number 2, food. I ate too little, so I ate just a normal food breakfast like always, which is my Bertrand organic food, powdered food. But after that, I would usually eat 1 or 2 bananas. So the breakfast would be about 6:30, 7 a.m. Then about 8, 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m. would be 1 or 2 bananas. And then 11 o'clock was the start. But this time I only ate my breakfast, no bananas, because I discovered I'm allergic to bananas. So I don't wanna boost the immune response of my body. So I'm working on that, on my diet. And I didn't make my power bars, which my wife prepared the recipe for. So it was it was mostly the coconut oil. So I haven't done that. You need fat for long distances, and I felt that very well on the previous races, but here I didn't do that. So I only took 2 power gels for this race. It was 2 hours race, 20 kilometers per hour usually, average, and it was too little. After 70 minutes I felt okay, it's too low energy. I had one 500 milliliters bottle with the isotonic drink, so energy drink. I used some powder for it. Usually I use only water for 20 kilometers races. Here I took the powder, but 1 bottle was too little. I should have taken 2 bottles. There were also feeding zones. In one of the feeding zones I drank about 300 milliliters of water, plain water. You need plain water when you eat power gels. As you can see, the ride here was quite great. Lots of single tracks, uphills, downhills, cornering. That was cool, but those downhills were not too technical, and I was not able to make up too much time here. So number 3, tactics. My tactic was not to start too hard, because I knew, okay, usually I was riding 20-25 kilometers, now it's 40 kilometers and lots of climbing, so I'm gonna start with the zone 4, and I was only going by my feeling, and this is the first race I haven't taken my Sigma computer with me. You don't see any computer on the handlebars, that's why you don't have also overlays with the speed and so on. I just wanted to feel my body, my legs and so. And when all those guys were passing me by, like those 20 guys within the first hour just passed me, like they were overtaking me, I was thinking, okay, we'll see at about 30th kilometer, but nothing happened at kilometer 30. I didn't respond to those attacks after that. I didn't attack, I didn't accelerate. I was only riding just stable, slowing down because of low energy. So my tactics were good, not to start too hard, but I was not prepared for that intensity, and so thinking that I'm not riding too hard, it was too hard for those 40 kilometers with these climbs. You understand? So with my tactics, I would need stronger legs and endurance. That's what I'm focusing on, and we'll see in 3 weeks how I do on the next race of this series. So it will also be about 40 kilometers of riding. So guys, for those longer events, don't start too hard. Only really advanced riders will start super hard and finish hard, but most of us, we need to think about that. We need to at least save some energy, some juice in your legs for the end, where you can decide to just go deep and dig deep and do some more work at the end. So that was number 3. Number 4, bike preparation. I'm riding on the Carbon Kelly's Hacker 70 on the XT 2x11 drivetrain with the Fox 32 fork, and the bike is awesome. It's very agile, stiff and light. The wheels, Crossmax, are not very light, so that's for the short review. But for the preparation, because this is just the testing bike, I'm not gonna be having it for a longer period of time. I didn't go tubeless with the wheels, so I have the inner tubes, and now with my weight, which is 75 kilograms, and the bike with the pedals, with everything on it, with the bottle cage, weighs 11.67 kilograms. I had 1.5 bar in the front wheel, Racing Ray, Schwalbe Racing Ray tire, and 1.6 in the rear wheel, and it felt great. On those routes, you can see sometimes routes that just stand out, and a couple of times I would hit the route hard. You're not gonna be able to pass all those routes or even see those, and it was okay. So no flat tire, it felt good. The traction at that air pressure is also good. So 1.5 front, 1.6 rear, 75 kilograms of my weight. It was cool. It was good. Warm up, the 5th thing. You don't need to be doing hard warm up, so you don't need to be doing those intervals, high cadence intervals and more intense stuff. I only did 25 minutes of light spinning with 2 accelerations, but not too intense, just 2 accelerations, just to get my breathing deeper, and maybe 2 minutes of high cadence, like 100 RPM high cadence, and it was okay. My legs felt prepared. It was everything good because I didn't go all out from the start. So for most of the marathons, you don't need to do those intense warm-ups. If this was an XC race, which is going to be next Saturday, May 11th, a proper XC, it will be Polish Cup, then you will see me warming up in a different way. So that's it, guys. Remember to take more food for those 2 hours of riding if it's about 2,300 feet of climbing, 700 meters of climbing. I would say I should have eaten 1 more gel and take 1 more gel with me and 2 bottles. So that's it, guys. A little bit more footage from the race. Thanks for watching, and next episode will be about the next race, which was awesome. See ya.